Yo, what's happening? It's me, Millie Money. I'm back. How's everybody doing this fun? All right, man. I did 2 simulations for y'all earlier. It was the NBA playoffs. Now I'm doing one of tonight's featured baseball games. So sit back and enjoy, y'all. This is the Brewers versus the Giants. So let's see who pulls this off, y'all. Man, let's make it happen.
Just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Ready to go? This is Bryce Terang.
Third baseman, Bryce Terang.
The wind of the pitch. And that misses. And we are underway here in San Francisco. A little bit low.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
And that's in for a strike. And now 3-1.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, right fielder,
Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call.
Hey!
On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. Terang gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a ball evens the count.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good job to fight that one off. Runner at first with no outs here. swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now it's Christian Yelich. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Man at first, one away.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit. The 1-1. That one is
2 balls,
upstairs.
1 strike.
The next
That's
offering
ball 3.
misses. And that's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be
Count
in.
is 3-2.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, William Contreras.
2 on, 1 out. And now the DH, William Contreras. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. There's the strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That's outside.
Ball, that's outside.
And the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay, but it's offline. He will score. And they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 1 out, runner at second. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning.
Ball.
Let's good
2-0.
pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Pitch
That's ball
misses,
3.
and that's ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Foul ball there. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now here is Sal Frelick. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Now one
Whoa,
miss.
that's down.
On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. Coming home. The throw in. The tag, and he's in there. And they're up by 3.
Batting 7, shortstop Joseph Ortiz.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Joseph Ortiz. Cut on and lifted in the air. Matos on his way over. Brings it in. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Brewers 3, and the Giants coming up. Back here at Oracle Park, and on the hill, Logan Henderson. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And there's 1 down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll...
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Batting 3rd, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Here comes the 0-1. Just missed.
Outside.
2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. And the count is 1
ball,
and 2.
2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Frelick moving under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Eric Haas. Verlander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
That's down.
And 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit in the air out to center field. Lee makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting ninth, second baseman Caleb Durden.
And now the rookie second baseman.
Off the
Just
plate, ball 1.
missed. Line drive. Puts it away for the out. And stepping in is the speedy Bryce Terang. The walk and a run scored his first time. And a foul ball. Two outs. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Brewers 3 and the Giants nothing. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
They say you win. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Pitch misses inside.
Ball 2.
Yeah, that's ball 2. Fought off foul. And that skips into there. That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The relay throw. And he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Luis Matos. That's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt. Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground, a dive, nice stop, fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Back here in San Francisco, and now Jackson Chourio. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
2-0.
This one in the air, right field. Matos makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting left fielder Christian Yelich.
Here comes Christian Yelich. Walked his first time. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back there, and it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
1 out, runner at second. Now it's the DH, William Contreras. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Yelich, the runner at second with 1 away. And that is out of play. Outside low, and the count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Lou Trevino, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Man at second. A changeup missing. It's 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And that one misses up and in. Full count now.
Sit him down.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He sends it out of here, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. RBI single his last time up. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Two outs.
Ball, that's out.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Line to left,
That ball's
and
foul.
foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. Third out. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Tyler Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald in his second season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
That's too high.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he
One ball,
really sells the
2 strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
And digging in for San Francisco, David VR. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one's
One ball,
upstairs, ball
2
1.
strikes.
Right side, Chorio. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Sam Huff. First pitch misses. Check swing, called strike.
Two balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, throws from the seat of his pants. On the money, nice play.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Giants.
back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Lou Trevino.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. First
Outside,
pitch
that's a
just
ball.
misses.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's
pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Eric Haas getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Hey!
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
1 out, bases empty. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. And downstairs. And
2
another
balls,
ball.
no strikes.
That one
I got
ran
3-0.
inside, almost got him. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Hey!
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Terang up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1.
Hey!
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive.
Runner!
2 outs. Runner takes off on the ground to 3rd, and that's a fair ball. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Chorio in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And the 0-1 pulls that one foul. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Brewers strand a couple as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bottom 4. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Elliot Ramos. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Willie Adames stands in. Fly to left his first time. And ball one.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
Up and
Ball
in.
two.
And that's ball two.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And that's
Inside,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Grounder might be two. Spin throw, that's
He's out.
one. To first,
He's in
not
there.
in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Lee off of first with 2 away. Just
Ball
missed.
one. Yep, that ball went out.
Hard hit right side. Fires over to Hoskins. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. One left for San Francisco. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. New inning getting started. And now it'll be Christian Yelich.
Leading off for the Brewers, left fielder Christian Yelich.
Trevino back to work. And there's the strike.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
0-1 now. On the corner for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that's down and away. In the air, left field, down the line. He dives but can't make the play, and that's a foul ball. Got him swinging. William Contreras will hit next. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swings through that one. 0-1.
In the
0-1's the
on-deck
count.
circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That's
Oh,
off the
that's it.
inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. Now one
2 balls,
missed.
1 strike.
Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
Tried a slider to start off the at-bat, and man, did it backfire. He clearly wasn't fooled on that pitch. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Base is empty with 2 away. Sal Frelick, the next to hit. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the DH, Wilmer Flores.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. Well, these Giants just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And they'll do it again.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. This one popped up. Ortiz. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Luis Matos.
So digging in, Luis Matos. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that.
0-1.
Well struck left field. That's back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Went down on strikes his first time through. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
I can't play
Ball
around
1,
with
no
them here.
strikes.
It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Brewers up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. The next pitch misses. 2-2. Fly ball to right. Chorio settles under it and makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Ortiz goes 5 feet 9 inches, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. There's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Miller getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Rodriguez, the right-hander, also getting loose. Ball 1 there. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher Eric Haas.
Now the catcher up to hit. Eric Haas. 0 for 2 in this one. Up and in. 1-0.
1-0.
And that's downstairs and outside. Check swing, and he went. Now 2-1.
2-1.
One down, base is empty.
Nope.
Just missed. Center field. Lee hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman Caleb Durgan.
Now it's the second baseman. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Brewers 6 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, David Villar. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher Sam Huff.
And now Sam Huff grounded out his first time. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that
1-1.
one way outside. And that's ball 1. Slow roller up the middle. Handles, throws to first. That's it out.
Now batting, left fielder Elliot Ramos.
Now it's going to be Elliot Ramos.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That clips the corner. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up,
strikes.
something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Down the number 2 hitter, Willie Adames. 1 for 2. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Ramos off of first with 2 away. The shortstop takes the ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Hudson, the left-hander, up and throwing. Alexander also getting ready. Next pitch is outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now batting, the
So
center
first and
fielder,
second with 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Fastball is outside. Lifted in the air, right center field. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Brewers 6 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Giants,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Turan in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Matos makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
now batting, right fielder
Jackson Chorio up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one. Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1 down, bases empty. And a foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. And that's going to bang against the wall. And that's a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. It's something to improve.
And now it's Christian Yelich. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Man at second. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball one. This one in the air, center field. Lee under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's two down. So a man aboard. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. And delivers outside.
Out.
Slice down the right side. And that one is inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Man on second, two down. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the catch, and that is that. Milwaukee leaves one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Brian Hudson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here is Matt Chapman. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite? Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. His second homer this series. It's 6-1. Wilmer Flores digs in now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. There's a strike.
Two.
Almost got him.
Two strikes.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Matos in the box again, takes a strike. And the sweeper catches the plate.
No ball,
One out,
2
base
strikes.
is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That one carrying into the bleachers and gone. Home run. He made him pay for that one. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2.
That swing just injected more drama into this one.
Look at that. Pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex, he didn't have time to get long with this swing.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Hudson won't go any further tonight. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So a lefty out of the pen, Tyler Alexander.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Two outs, nobody on. And up next for the Giants, David Villar. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
More and more
balls, 2
guys are
strikes.
looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
That's
Ball
down
2.
and in. A slider missed.
2-2 to count.
And now 2-2.
Thank you.
Upstairs. Two outs. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. That one the other way. Throws to first, and that is the inning. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now 6-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Giants,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Randy Rodriguez. He last pitched 2 days ago.
leading off.
And here is Hoskins. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 7-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's the center fielder, Sal Frelick. There's the strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Adames hauls it in for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee, shortstop Joseph Ortiz.
So up next, Joseph Ortiz. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. On the ground right side. He's out.
Oh.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
So 2 down now, and here is Eric Haas. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. In the dirt, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And there's a ball.
2.
On the ground right side, Fitzgerald fires over to first, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot. It's 7-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Sam Huff. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Number 39 appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Koenig also throwing. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Big at bat right here.
1 ball,
he did
1
the
strike.
team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a ground ball. And it's going to wind up out of play.
For the offense, that's basically as good as a leadoff double. You got a man in scoring position. Great chance to put something on the board right now. So we'll see how they approach it. On the mound, he's feeling some early pressure that he's got to try to work through.
Digging in, Elliot Ramos. And there's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Huff leads off second with nobody out. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that one gets past the catcher. Up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Ortiz tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Get on base here and keep building off this momentum. They're getting closer, but they still got some work to do.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The Giants down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And Adames swings through that one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next
Ball
offering
2.
upstairs. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start to come back.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Yeah, the batter now, Jung-Hoo Lee. And a strike on the outside edge. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. Next offering is down low. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Slings it across, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. And that drops in for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. And that just misses. Caught and missed. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Through 8 full, it's the Brewers 7 and the Giants 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 9th. Here's the second baseman, number 63. Rodriguez back to work. And there's a strike. Rodriguez measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Good eye in that spot.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That one to first. VR takes it to the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Now batting, third baseman, Bryce Terang.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Late swing, foul to the left. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. That's in there. 0-2 now. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Inside, almost got him. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And a strike in there. And that one hammered. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Two outs. And that one almost hit him. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's too high. That's down and in. William Contreras waits on deck. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Brewers 7 and the Giants 3. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Number 39.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Now it's the DH, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 3.
Wilmer Flores.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Outside corner, got him looking.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So digging in, Luis Matos. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Frelick after it. Snags it for the second out.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Second baseman.
1 out left for the Giants. Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Here's the strike up high. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
They're down to their final strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
One strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Well, y'all, that was game. Man, pretty good game, but hey, mostly one side. But hey, you know, simulations go one way or another, you know. Appreciate y'all for watching it. Now, you know, your support counts. But if you don't follow me, I appreciate it if you would. YouTube or Twitch, Mini_Money, your support counts. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be back soon enough, y'all. Like I said, check out these simulations and then check out the actual game, see what it looks like. But like I said again, thank you again, and I'll be back soon enough, y'all.